Look at this. We got all these radishes to harvest, all these leafy greens to harvest, plus even more out front, and all these beautiful tomatoes to transplant. But we actually have something even more urgent that we have to get started on immediately. I just bought all this sod, and ideally it gets laid down within 24 hours of being cut. I picked it up yesterday, so we're already about 12 hours in. We need to get to work. And this is the area needing some zhuzhing. Okay, so that tarp did an amazing job blocking all the weeds there. Over here, obviously no tarp. Over here, I have the tarp. Lesson learned for next time. Now I do want to remove some of these bigger weeds here, or try to. Man, Hori knife is just undefeated. Okay, that's looking better. So we got tree getting cut down over there, roof is getting replaced over here, grass is getting done right back here. I'm not sure if this video looks and feels peaceful, but let me tell you, back here, it's a work site right now. All right, this is crazy. Obviously, my channel here called Mind and Soil. I was just chatting with the guys that are working on the roof next door, and he has a business back in the Philippines when he was there, right over here. What was the name of your business? Mind and Soul, S-O-L-E? And it's a shoe cleaning business. Mind and Soil, right here side by side. Too cool. All right, last thing we're gonna do for prepping is clear out any of these bigger rocks. Okay, so the good news is that's looking great. But the bad news is the sod's starting to dry up, so we're running out of time. Now I do think that I could just lay it straight on top right now, but I've got a little bit of time, so I'm gonna go and grab some topsoil. And I know some of you are thinking and wondering, Jordan, why are you not putting more gardens in place there? And so to provide some context on that front, the thing, and really like the chapter of life that I have on the horizon and am so excited about and looking forward to is the family chapter of life. And you know, you guys have seen now how important my family is to me, and it's something that I'm really looking forward to having for myself. And so when I think about that chapter, I want to have a space in the backyard where myself, my partner, kids in the future are able to just hang out, put out a blanket, have a little picnic, have an easygoing little Sunday or Saturday afternoon. And so that's really the reason behind starting to build out this space. Yeah, I guess you could say looking out for future Jordan a little bit.
Sunrise Canada, this is Andrea.
Okay, I'll do a yard of that, please.
Okay, perfect.
You're the best. Thanks so much. Thank you. I bought so much soil from these guys. They are the absolute best. Absolutely love them. You've probably been wondering why I haven't removed this. Well, it's full of good soil that I want to use. Please don't fall on me. Big old pillar of soil here. That's a happy worm, baby, but dangerous up here. Let's move him somewhere better. Here you go, buddy. You're gonna be safe in here. Let's get you down into the soil. Do your thing. There we go. All right, let's spread it out now. The rain has just started coming down, which is honestly such a blessing for this project because it's really gonna help the grass out. Thank you to the grass gods. Think we're looking pretty good. Now, the time has come. All right, here we go. I'm nervous. Okay, and I'm going to use the deck as my starting point so I can try and stay square to it. And that means that this space over here, I measured out 6 feet because each of the strips of sod is 2 feet in width. So I should be able to fit 3 over there. Let's see how we go. Oh, that is nice though, that's for sure. Golly. Oh man, I hope that felt as good for you guys as it did for me. Whew, another big day in the books here, but really happy with it. I mean, look at that coming together. And can you see it? Little baby Jordo crawling, cruising around out there. Maybe digging around looking for some worms, munching on a snap pea, maybe a cherry tomato. That might be a choking hazard. I still got some things to learn, but we're getting there, guys. See you in the morning. Well, the good news is that it's basically rained since the minute that we stopped working last night, so the grass is settling in really well. The bad news is I have to harvest in the rain. But I will grab that guy. All right, this could be it, the radish of the year. Looks like it. What on earth? Like, this thing is literally, that would be a good sized carrot, let alone a radish. Rain's picking up. Now for both these romaines, rather than harvesting from the outside, I'm gonna thin them out by harvesting a couple of full heads. And the reason why is because I'm gonna be replacing this whole bed and a few of the other ones out here over the course of the next 10 to 14 days with my summer squashes, zucchinis, etc. So they don't have that much more time to grow anyways. Let's do this guy here first. Full thing down at the root. That's a beautiful baby head of romaine. And as I do this, obviously it's now making room for this one to fill out more, this one to fill out more, this one to fill out more, and we'll continue to as we go through here. And for the loose leaf, there's just so much that I'm just going to do basically like a chop and cut and come again method on it. So let's slide these radishes over a bit. There we go. So I'm just gonna start coming through here. I'm kind of thinning it out in a similar way. I'm gonna leave some, gonna remove some, just kind of create some space. You know what? Some of these leaves are getting almost a little bit too big, so I'm just gonna mow the whole thing down, but leave them all in. Alrighty, let me know down in the comments, how well do you think this area is gonna regrow? That's a lot of greens right there. All right, we've got some weighing to do. Whew. All right. And guys, if I am a little bit lower energy today, that's just because I am super sore and body fatigued from the lawn project yesterday. So bear with me on that front. But let's get these babies on the scale. Okay. How are we even gonna do this at this point? Okay. First one, 8 pounds, 4 ounces. Here we go. That's coming out to 5 pounds, 13 ounces. 5 pounds, 9 ounces. All right, last one of our radishes. It comes out to 6 pounds, 3 ounces. On to the leafy greens. Ooh, yeah. These remains. Those are coming out to 5 pounds, 14 ounces, 5 pounds, 8 ounces, ooh, 7 pounds, 14 ounces. So another just really good harvest early in the season here. I'm so stoked with just how well everything has grown thus far. Easily the best leafy greens and radishes that I've ever grown. So super stoked on that. Let's now get these out on the steps, give them away for free to all the neighbors here. Okay, free for the neighbors. You. And you know what that means? It's time for us to get back to work so that we can keep the harvest coming. And we actually have a little bit of a problem on our hands that I wasn't anticipating. See, the tomatoes are doing amazing and I was planning to transplant them today, but we actually have weather just like this for the next like 7 days in the forecast. And it's actually meant to get down to like 3 Celsius, which is like around 40 Fahrenheit, which might be a little bit stressful for them. So later today, I'm just gonna pop them into the greenhouse for the next little bit. And in the meantime, I want to just tie off a couple of loose ends that I need to get to. Okay, here is our game plan for the rest of the day. And first up is starting the bush beans. And I'm just realizing that I sacrificed my potting table, so we're gonna have to improvise. That'll do. And so the reason why I love bush beans so much is because they never get a spot in my garden plan. I never dedicate any real estate for them. But what I do is I start a ton of them in seed cells just like this. And then when I have little pockets of bare exposed soil like right here, I simply pop them in, which ends up giving me even more bounty and yield from my garden without me having to carve out any of my precious real estate for them. Okay, bush beans good to go. Next up, potting up the cucumbers. Cool, I'm Jordan.
Alex, nice to meet you.
Alex, nice to meet you. Of course. Hey, how you doing? Good. Those are cool, hey? Like they look like a carrot though, right?
Yeah.
Take care. And I was hoping to be transplanting the cucumbers right around now, but with this cold snap coming through, don't want to risk it. But as we can see, they're looking a little stressed in here, so let's get them into a bigger home. All right, load up. How you doing?
Thanks, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Thank you so much. Fresh produce.
Of course. We'll load up, grab as much as you'd like,
Oh, thank you so much.
and enjoy. Hello. Load up. grab as much as you'd like. Of course. Alrighty, don't be afraid to rough it up here and just rip right down the middle like so. And I'm okay losing even the bottom bits of root there. A-okay. All right, cukes are taken care of. Now let's get rid of those potato volunteers. Okay, so the bed is looking really good. All these guys are out, but while I was able to remove a lot of stem, which is good, I wasn't able to remove any of the actual seed potatoes. So I have a feeling this won't be the last time that we're clearing out this bed this season. But we'll see. Last thing for today, let's get our babies protected. Well, the greenhouse is starting to get pretty full. I've lost the place for my swing right here. Alrighty, plant babies are in. And I love how everything is just starting to turn green. This is one of my absolute favorite parts of the season because everything just looks green and lush and not tired yet like it does later on in the season. But that is everything for today's episode. Next week, I think is like really when the season actually kicks off. You know, we're getting the tomatoes in the ground, the cucumbers, the peppers, probably the squash as well. It's gonna be a huge planting marathon, and that's where a lot of the poundage is going to come from for this challenge. So make sure that you're subscribed, turn on notifications so you don't miss that episode. If you enjoyed this one, then go ahead, give it a like, leave a comment down below, say hi, let me know how your gardening season is going. And other than that, I'll catch you next week. See you then.